Hey, and I know we're starting off a new spot outside, not in the room. I know that new mic, new everything. I'm trying to do everything new. This is the phone, so it's not gonna be the craziest quality. I'm just trying to get something out there, get some different feel taste, if you know what I mean. Just want to talk about Siege. Okay, Siege came out with the new buffs, new nerfs. They're adding stuff, they're taking away stuff. It's Fenrir, a whole new objective, whole new stuff to talk about. So let's get into it.
I don't give a fuck what nobody think. I'm him.
Siege has had some areas where it could improve, where it could be worse. But the thing about Siege is, recently has had a, let's say, up-and-coming rise with the rise of new content creators, old content creators doing the same thing, and they're just getting rediscovered. With this come a whole lot of new players from a whole lot of different communities. Dude, why is it that when I flash somebody with a whole bunch of different opinions?
The only downside to Cade is the lack of information you get by picking him. Sometimes you might want some more info, and sometimes he doesn't quite fit the lineup. But I think, again, very, very strong.
Also, something important to say is Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. This is when this is being filmed. And let's say that you think that I'm just a casual player. Let me show you some casual clips, because I'm telling you, I'm a pro.
Administering aid. Friendly injured.
The diffuser is now secure.
Get clear!
So the real meat and potatoes is some operators are just useless. Some operators are actually some of the best operators known to man. And I have some thoughts that could improve some of the operators, okay? Listing off, number one, let's make Vigil just invisible. Listen, I know I'm gonna be killed, and I get that. I understand that. I see why some people think,
my gosh, that's a crazy take.
well, the purpose does Vigil have? I mean, you can tell when he's in a certain area, you know when he's around because it has that little sound effect on it. You can tell all this. But if you make Vigil just straight up invisible, but you can cut the time down by 50%, I feel like that would balance Vigil out. And to not only balance this out, let's make him a 3-speed, 2 health operator. Let's switch it up. We have the 2-2, 3-1, and 3-1. That's cool, but let's switch it up with Vigil. Because, I mean, it's KIA. And yes, I know it's K1A, but KIA goes harder. Don't at me. KIA is really good. I mean, it's for an AR, it fits his class. Put the suppressor on it. It's still good. I call it the double barrel sniper. That thing claps. I mean, already how it is, Vigil isn't the greatest op, but these changes would definitely make him at least top 10. On to the next person. The next op we're going to talk about is actually Tachanka. I know he has a buff with his grenade launcher and his 2-time scope, where he got it just like Rook. But a lot of people still complain that his grenade launcher doesn't do enough damage. It's like a fire, but the fire you can still kind of walk through it. Now it's just the quantity that's increased. And people complain about, oh, there's not enough damage, oh, the quantity doesn't matter, yada yada. Okay, I have an idea for you. Think about it like this. The grenade launcher, it bounces once and then it bounces again, and on that second bounce it usually creates fire, right? So, hear me out, that first bounce, let's just make it explode. Yep, grenade on impact grenade, and then turn it back into a flame. I know, smart, you don't gotta credit me. Because the 2-time scope is really good for Tachanka. I know his play rate has went out of the roof right now. But the grenades, it's like, the quantity is there, but we just need a little bit more. The old Tachanka was beautiful, masterpiece. Mounted LMG, just a straight beast. Now you're telling me he has a fire grenade launcher that, just has more quantity? I don't like that. His kit is nice, and I like how it is kind of right now, but the only thing I'll really change is the grenade launcher. Also, let's just add a 1.5 on the LMG. Why? Because it's Tachanka. I don't know. I'm sorry. Alright, just a little fun fact within the video. I'm just moving around, like, the plaza throughout all this, and nobody's, like, around, which is kind of weird. And it's only, like, 11 at night. Little fun fact. Okay, so the next buff I want to talk about is actually Maverick. Now, back in the day when he first came out, he was a beast. I mean, he was a killer, literally. I mean, if you look at his old clips and his old stuff, he will literally come in like a thief in the night. But he wouldn't be... No, I'm sorry. First, we should make the Mavs quicker. A lot quicker. I mean, it takes, what, 3 canisters to make a hole to even just walk through. Let's make it 1. You can finger paint. It's like playing Osu. That's how quick I want it. You just flip-flop around that, reinforcing you're already in there. And something else that I think they should buff with Mav players is give them grenades. I mean, make a little Mav hole, pop a little grenade in there, and boom, you got you, what, 1, 2 kills. It'll be that easy. I mean, what? On every map, he can get some kills with a grenade. And plus, there's not that many ops with the grenades. Most of them, you just gotta run in there and, you know, that's not fun. Grenades, that's like the standard. And plus, Mav, I mean, look at his backstory. He was out there in the field. You're telling me he couldn't find out 1 grenade when he was out roaming? When Nog had to come and help him, he couldn't find 1? I mean, let's just make it make sense. But that's what he deserves. Bring back Mav to the old days. On to the next. So for my next operator that I'm going to choose, drumroll please, is going to be Ying. I feel like Ying deserves a buff. Because, I mean, she has a lot of flashbangs, aka Candelas. I get that. But they're not strong enough. I mean, yeah, she has quite a few. I think like 4. But that's just not enough. The strength, the intensity is just not enough. She has 3 different notches. The first one delays a lot. Second one, not so much. Third one basically goes on impact. So, the buff that I'm going to introduce is have a 4th option. Let's call it the Moab of all Candelas. So what we'll do is introduce a new notch to the system. It'll be the 4th one. You have to hold it for a long time. Sorry, it's the trucks. So you hold it, you'll throw it out, and it'll be so strong it uses up all your Candelas. It basically fuses them all into one, and it even flashes through walls. Yes, you heard me right. It flashes through walls. And yes, I know some people may say that's crazy, because they can roll, they can go on impact, they can go through soft walls, soft breaches. I get that. And I don't know why they added the part where it screams like a horror movie, like out of Scream. But, you know, hey, what? I'm not a dev. Her LMG is nice, her shotgun is pretty okay. The LMG is better though, just rock on it. I'm telling you that right now. Just rock the best scope in the game. Also, the 2.5B is better than ACOG. Don't at me. Do not at me. She comes with hard breaches. She also comes with smoke grenades. I mean, she's a really good op, but the Candelas can definitely use a buff. And plus, I mean, who doesn't love Ying? Ying is beautiful. I mean, come on. Bro, I ran through like 3 cobwebs trying to get over to this one spot. Man, these spiders are killing me. Guys, shh, we're going to do a little intermission. We see a kitty cat. Oh, we see 2. I'll try to interview them. Hold on. Guys, how do you guys feel about... Okay. Guess they don't like the press. Alright, to end this interview off, I am behind a Circle K. And, those are the new buffs that I do want to come to the game. I feel that they will improve the gameplay at Jinxie, so he can review this video or whatever, or whoever your favorite YouTuber is or content creator. Hopefully they agree with my takes, and like for part 2, comment for part 2, and I'll see you guys later. Deuces. I just realized I'm filming stuff out here during the night. You can call me Nightcrawler, and I ain't talking Marvel.